Collective, collective, collective. Welcome back to New World Angel. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. I was meditating before I came on, and a couple things. First, my hand was shaking. That could be because I just drank coffee, but maybe there's a level of nervousness about you today. You're embarking upon something that makes you a little nervous. Also, I was, getting dressed or whatever, and normally I'm very minimalistic in terms of my jewelry. Sometimes I'll just have rings on. I don't try to go overboard. But today, for some reason, I just kept adding things. So there's something to that. I have 3 necklaces on, I have earrings, and I have all these rings. So I don't know. Maybe there's something in your world where you just like to adorn yourself with jewelry. I am clairsentient, so I pick up on other people's energies. And I do certain things. I'll say and do certain things. And then within the next day or so, I will hear that exact phrase, or somebody will be wearing something very similar. I don't know. It's very synchronistic in that sort of way. So there's something about jewelry. Maybe you just like it, or it's something if you have a fixation when it comes to shopping, jewelry you tend to be you gravitate towards. I mean, even my shirt, right? This is something I typically would not wear. Now my style is changing. I like to evolve my style, but you would think I would tone it down with all the jewelry, but no, today I'm not. So there's something about it. I like it. I'm into it. Let's go ahead and get started. Whew, take a deep breath. Also seasonal allergies, at least on my end. So if you hear me sniffling, it's just allergies. Divine Masculine. Okay. I get Frost Yourself from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. What was the woman's name? It's not De Beers, is it? Or is that an actual jewelry brand? I don't know. In terms of what, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but in terms of what I gravitate towards, I am not a purse person. I'm more of a shoe gal. If I'm going to overindulge in anything, it's going to be shoes, not jewelry. Unless I just have an exorbitant amount of money, which I don't. Perhaps it would be jewelry, but something about you and jewelry right now. Maybe it's just on your mind. Are you a watch guy? I feel like I'm talking to a Divine Masculine. Let's see. Spirit, what does my divine... I guess this is just going to be a Divine Masculine reading. I'm just going to go ahead and name it that. I haven't done Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in quite some time, so let's just see. What's going on with my Divine Masculines? I also started laughing before I came on too, randomly. So I don't know. The energy is great though. I like it. You a whole ass fairy? I love it when this card comes out because it not only is it whimsical, but it's somebody either saying that to you, or they just, there's something magical happening here. What they're witnessing, I feel what you are witnessing, collective, you feel like is magical in some sort of way. I love that. There's so much you're unaware of. Okay. Frost yourself. That never did catch on, you know? Stop trying to make fetch work, is what I get. NPCs, non-player characters. Got a lot of them in your camp? I don't know. You a whole ass fairy? Yeah, maybe just like, if you've been following me for a minute, maybe some of the things, because what I find in my readings, especially when it comes to my own life, are a lot of things that I have said about 1.5 to 2 years ago are coming to fruition now. And that's not to say that every reading I do is in the future, but I kind of feel like you're getting that sense too. It's like, if you've been following me, that you're starting to see things come into existence that maybe I have mentioned either on my last channel or like on this channel. Dethroned. Somebody's dethroned. Wishing upon a star. So somebody who was once in a position of power, held a certain position, perhaps got fired or is being dethroned, demoted, wishing upon a star for something. We got a stage 5 clinger alert. Collaborative effort. Pioneer. You're pioneering something. I'm looking at you. I don't know what you're pioneering. Tribute. You're being, not only are the tides turning where somebody is being dethroned, another is being leveled up, and there's some level of like tribute, you know, like a celebration of sorts. Graduation, even. We are getting into graduation season. But yeah, pioneering, leadership, exploring new territory. It's also like bravery and courage too. Moon cycles are significant. We did just come out of a very large blood moon in Virgo on the 3rd of March. Rip the Band-Aid off already. You're being stubborn about it. Freaking rip the Band-Aid off, man. Studying, learning something new. I understand that. Who doesn't love? I mean, I just love to continuously learn new things about myself, about the world, about my craft. as denoted with the Learn Tarot segment that I have been recently posting about. I've been getting some really good feedback on that. So I hope that's helpful. Maybe even you yourself could be getting into like divination or tarot or just learning more about it. There's something about saying your affirmations though. And make sure that your affirmations are in the here and now. That's been one thing about my manifesting that has been super critical. Like, you're not manifesting a wish, you are assuming that it's already come true. It's already in your energy. And so your affirmations need to reflect that. Again, with the stubborn. So you're just being stubborn. What are you wishing upon a star about? Full speed ahead, right next to Pioneer. There ain't no stopping you. Moving right along, no matter what. Above all else, you must believe in yourself. Abso-fucking-lutely. You're walking karma. Or at least you have the ability to be walking karma. Meaning, like, if you do hold a position of power, like, you have the ability to change outcomes for others. Yeah, I feel like because of what is manifesting or taking place in your life, like you're seeing you're starting to see sort of like the path being cleared and your direction, that is what's inherently dethroning somebody else. So perhaps something was said in the past and they're wishing upon a star for a pioneer, having to do with moon cycles. So this has been a long time coming. And yeah, as a part of like wishing upon a star, making sure that your affirmations are in alignment with the here and now, but you're being stubborn about like moving ahead for some reason. Grandparents. Soul Tribe. I was kind of getting that energy. Soul Tribe energy. Finding your people. Finding the support. Finding your true family. Not the ones that supposedly are family. Comes to my story. You guys know anything about that? Family is not really my fucking family, so, you know. Gotta find a soul tribe. Any takers? I crack myself up, man. These cards are good. You go together like lemon tuna fish? Yeah, from Big Daddy. I am talking to a divine masculine. We go together like lemon tuna fish? It's like, do those go together? Sure. In his world, they do. That's the thing. Okay, so in your world, it makes complete sense. But to others on the outside, they don't get it. Okay, and so that's why saying your affirmations is important, is because it's like you see this for yourself where others don't. And so, like, in order to bring this into fruition for yourself, like, you have to believe in yourself above all else. You go together like lamb and tuna fish. That card has never come out. I've been waiting for it to. That's the funniness. You're a funny person, whoever you are in my energy. I like it. Highly sought after, too. Big daddy energy. Highly sought after. Pioneer. There is sexual tension. I'm taking that. Your presence demands respect. And it's right next to Soul Tribe. I feel like your Soul Tribe's standing up for this, too. It's like, no, you're the real deal. They've been dethroned. And now that you are being raised into the position that you've always held, your presence demands some fucking respect, okay? Indigenous communities. Hero and or heroine. I'm taking that. That's a good one. And it's right next to you go together like lamb and tuna fish. Speaking of tuna fish, I just had... why am I telling you this? I don't know. Too much information. I had a tuna fish sandwich yesterday. Did you need to know that? No. But it goes... what I was just saying in the very beginning, the things that I do, there's synchronicities all the time. So maybe somehow I am a part of your storyline in some sort of way. I was hoping I was going to get this sort of reading today. My spirit guides have been telling me to take the stick out of my ass and like loosen up. And I feel like I am for the most part. I've just gone through a lot in my life. So sometimes it's hard. But I don't know. Today's energy is different and I like it. What else we got? Reversal of the previous card. Hero and or heroine. So maybe you thought you were the hero and or heroine and you're really not. Maybe this other person in your world is actually their own hero and heroine. Awards. Stalking. I'm not going to take that, but it's there. I get a level of watchful eyes. Yeah, maybe you thought you were going to be the hero to this heroine. And then it turns out the heroine is like, she's her own hero. That's a plot twist. They want to apologize. Who's they? I don't know. They want to apologize. Surprise! Yin and yang. This goes right next to hero and heroine. You go together like lamb and tuna fish. Yeah, polarities. One side of the spectrum, the other side of the spectrum. A crossing over of sorts is what I get. Not like in a passing, like not somebody passing, but it's like odd partnerships, but they just work. Lamb and tuna fish. Apparently that works. Anything else? What else we got? What else we got? We leave it with a psychotic break. Okay, we're going to have to get into that. Yikes-a-roni, right? Lots of driving. I'm taking that right next to it. Psychotic break. Lots of driving. I did get stalking before. I just didn't pull it. Maybe this person in your world is like having a mentee be, and they are following you. I get, a little bit of obsessive energy, a little bit. Superlative. Like they take the cake. When it comes to doing the most and being the most, this person wins at that. To a point to where like it's driving them a little bit insane. Interesting. Okay, we'll get into that. Goat. Greatest of all time. Maybe they think you're the greatest of all time. There's so much more to you than what most care to see. And that's going to be the last card from my deck. Yes. So maybe like at first glance, people want to just assume things about you. I understand that. I mean, people want to assume I'm one way and then it's like, surprise! I actually can critically think. I'm pretty smart, you know? And I kind of feel like you're the same way. You're not just a pretty face. There's so much more to you than what most care to see. And that's not on you. That's on them. All right, so as a refresher, we have you a whole ass fairy? Question mark. Dethroned. Wishing upon a star for a pioneer. Moon cycles are involved. This has been a long time coming. It's been in the works for a minute. Excuse me. There's a need to say your affirmations and to make sure that they're in alignment with the here and now. Not like I'm wishing for this. It's like this has already happened. You're being stubborn about something, and I did pull the Band-Aid off already. So there's something that you need to do that you're refusing to do, and you're being stubborn about it. Regardless, though, you're moving full steam ahead. Grandparents are significant in some sort of way. Soul tribe energy is also significant. You go together like lamb and tuna fish. Highly sought after. There is sexual tension involved. Your presence demands respect. Hero and or heroine vibes. So where the hero thought that they were going to step in, turns out the heroine went and did it for herself is what I get. Awards, accolades, recognition. They want to apologize, whoever they is. Yin and yang energy. There is a psychotic break involved with lots of driving. Maybe what they're thinking about on their drive, what they're seeing, or just a lot of driving in general, because stalking did come out before. So you got a stage. We pulled stage 5 clinger too, and I just didn't pull it out. You do have a stalker. There's so much more to you than what most care to see. We have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. I also get expansion too, like bringing staff on, needing help for this next step. It's requiring additional support, possibly by way of soul tribe energy, you know? You will be taken care of in difficult times. What else? Yeah, maybe your grandparents are gonna step in and help out in some sort of way, or they want to. What else, Spirit? Apple. Temptation will test you. That's the sexual tension. Adam and Eve, the yin and yang. Forbidden fruit. You're going to be presented with some sort of temptation of your past. Perhaps the stalker even. You know, maybe like you ripped yourself away from that person, and now like they're going through something mental, and maybe it was based like it was a relationship based on like sex, and you will be tempted again. That is a test for your resolve for change. Like, do you truly want to move forward and change for the better? The universe sends in tests like this to truly see, like, are you ready for what we're trying to bring in for you? Let's just give you a little testy test to see where you're at. Because tests come in different forms too. It's not the same person over and over again. It can be a different person, and you're supposed to recognize the same red flags you didn't see from before. Yeah. Spirit can be tricky in that sort of way. It's like, well, we're not going to give you the exact same test. It's going to be different. And we just want to see where you're at mentally. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. So if they know that your temptation has something to do with sex, guaranteed there's a rat in your camp. They're trying to do something. Trying to reel you back in. Freaking stalker stage 5 clinger alert. I'm a fucking weirdo. Jesus. All right, what else we got before I get into the tarot? Yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah. Wanting to move forward. They want to apologize, not being able to. Kind of tied to the situation that you're in. Not feeling like you can move for whatever reason. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. Yeah, where's your money going? What are you spending things on? Are you spending a lot of money on jewels? That could also be a temptation too, is like, are you prone to, retail therapy when you go through hard times, and like an outlet for you is to shop? Buy jewelry for yourself, treat yourself, frost yourself, and it's like, there's a need to sort of reel that in. Success, though. Success on the horizon. If you can do this, right? If you can recognize the rats in your camp, the temptations that are trying to be presented to you, getting getting worked up about the feelings of being trapped or tied down or frustrated in some sort of way, and like somebody's pulling on your purse strings is what I get. Pay attention to your finances. Possibly even somebody controlling you with finances too. Regardless, though, if you can see all of this for what it is and work with it, not just like not pay attention to it, but work with it, use it to your benefit, then you will, like, success is assured. Last one, pin. New job or career. Pinning ceremony. Yeah, that's the awards. Yeah, level up. Oh, and that can be the adornments too. Awards, accolades. Being recognized for something, and maybe like you're given a pin or a brooch or something that is in, and I did say recognition. So because we are coming up on graduation season, you're working towards graduating from somewhere, and you will achieve success. And then you're off to start your new job or career. We love that energy. Okay. All right. We're going to do an extended today. So if you feel like this is your reading, come join me over at New World Angel. Pay for the extended. We'll go on for like another, typically I say 30 minutes, although I tend to jibber jabber on for about like 40, 45 minutes. It's definitely worth it. We're going to get into this psychotic break and stalker stage 5 clinger situation. And you go together like lamb and tuna fish. I really want to get into that. So I love you guys. If this isn't your reading, then I'll see you on the next one. I hope you're enjoying the signed readings too. Those have been fun for me. So with that, I'll see you guys again real soon. Okay, bye.